So here's our life coach, Laura Meeks.
Welcome aboard.
Yes.
Say, I bring today some thoughts for our listeners today. One of the things that has happened recently that I read, it's so funny how things pop into your awareness, but I had heard some of my friends talking about this issue, and the issue that I'm bringing is the paralysis of perfection.
Wow.
We especially women, we tend to be paralyzed by trying to strive for perfection.
Oh,
so I'm reading, so I'm flipping through.
You're not talking
a
about
magazine.
thighs. You're talking about superhuman, doing everything.
Well, doing everything in a way that is perfect. So here's kind of the issue.
Okay.
Is you decide you're going to do something, whether it's make a cake, lose weight, whatever it is that you're going to start to do. And you start thinking about doing that, and then next thing you know, you've stacked up all the things of, well, I'm going to have to do this, and this, and this, and well, if I can't do that perfectly, then I'm just not going to do it. So guess what happens? This is the pattern. You start down the road to change, and then you stack all these things up saying that you have to do it perfectly, and then you realize that you're not perfect. So what's the end result?
Disappointment, depression,
failure.
You
don't do it.
Give up.
Yeah, exactly. Marcy, exactly. You give up. And so what happens is that rather than making little baby steps towards the things that you really want to do and making small changes in your life that are positive, what ends up happening, and this happens, tell me that you haven't done this 1,000 times. You start a diet, you're good for about 4 days, you have a donut, and then you go, oh, okay, I've blown it, might as well eat the whole pizza. Start over tomorrow, start over next week, and it's that desire that everything be perfect that is your stumbling block. So as you go out through your day today, think about making a change and then just making one baby step.
Paralysis of perfection.
The paralysis of perfection. Now, it's interesting. That leads me into my next idea.
Good girl.
See how I do this?
Yes.
One of the ways to get past paralysis of perfection is to have some support. To have somebody that is looking after you and that is working with you, and that's kind of the essence of life coaching. And you and I have talked some about life coaching, but I think for our listeners that they need to kind of understand the beauty of life coaching, in that life coaching is geared for people who are working on a change. That means that you as a person are ready to change. You may most probably have tried to change and realize that as a Lone Ranger, you can't make those changes. And so what happens is that you need to enlist a mentor. And I'm sure you've had many mentors in the singing world. I've had many mentors in my flying career. The idea of a mentor or having a life coach is somebody who's looking at you from the outside, that is looking at what you're doing, is encouraging you, is helping you, and reflecting to you the things that you probably know you're doing but don't want to acknowledge. So the beauty of that is having somebody in your life. And if you don't have a personal mentor, then that's why life coaching exists. Now,
you know what we call it at my house? You need somebody to, you'll understand this. You need somebody to fly formation with you.
Oh, absolutely. See? And I love it.
Yeah.
Formation flying is so beautiful.
When you put your
for those of you who don't fly, I am a pilot, and formation flying is just
I fly dream. United, honey. We're talking about what Trevor does in an F-15, yes. And what was your plane?
Well, I flew B-52s. Yeah. Formation and bombers is much further apart, but we did air refueling, which was really exciting.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
I'll show you the picture
take a 500,000-pound jet,
Trevor,
put it on another
he
one.
had to go real slow across the Atlantic Ocean.
The pond.
And he had to stay with the carriers who had the fuel.
Right.
So they do that last pitot tube, whatever it is, fueling.
Air refueling.
Yeah. And then they could kick in the afterburners and go.
And
they didn't have to.
Boom.
Then they could go 600, whatever it was, miles an hour.
Well, the tanker,
they had to stay with the tanker
airplane is your absolute best friend until you get close to England. Then you can, bam, hey, thanks for playing, but bam, I'm out of here.
Filling station in the sky. It's a great picture of him refueling.
But that goes back to support. It's nice to have friends and support
and
when you're flying.
Gasoline.
And gasoline. That's why we have
I
that.
need refueling when I'm setting my goals too. So
Yeah, sure.
I can see that.
Well, and that's, again, I want to bring that to your listeners is that the value of having somebody look at what you're doing and reflect back. How are you doing?
Without any judgment,
without judgment, with motivation and excitement and fun. Fun is a huge part of my life.
Yes.
That's a key piece of my strategy.
Food, fun.
And talking about a fun opportunity.
Okay, good girl.
Can I? Okay, here's a fun opportunity.
Yeah, what a segue.
17th September.
September. I thought it was tomorrow.
No. 17th September. So we got this gives all of us a chance to think about this. But 17th September, 10 to 2 in the absolutely beautiful Ritz-Carlton Hotel, top of Rancho Mirage. It is gorgeous, and it's air conditioned. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful.
We don't go anywhere that isn't.
I will be hosting a seminar.
What's it called?
It's I Love My Life.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
And you can get tickets, of course, and I'll tell you about that in a second. But the fun of this seminar is that we are going to laugh. We are going to learn the basics about personal change, and we're going to uplift you. There's lots of I'll have raffle, I'll have giveaway, and realize there is a gorgeous lunch in the middle of this. They're going to bring in to this little nook a very healthy lunch. So
a healthy lunch.
A healthy lunch. Now,
lobster, steak,
salmon.
Okay. All right.
Greens. We're going to have lots of greens.
There might be spinach.
That's it. Could be spinach involved. Almond milk, maybe. No, but
for those of us, you who just joined us or are playing along at home, today, Saturday, July 16th, is Fresh Spinach Day.
So we'll include spinach. I'll make sure the Ritz gets spinach in there.
Ooh, no.
But fine, a great chance for me to meet with you and work with you.
Will
so
there be a
fun.
little individual time besides the class?
Oh, absolutely. I talk a little. We do a little video. There's a lot of exercises which are really fun. You will leave with a written vision statement and a chance to experience your vision personally with another person. It's really
How do
important.
we get tickets?
Perfect. Laura Meeks.
Yes, I am. Oh, sorry.
Yes, you are. Laura Meeks, Coach.com.
Laura Meeks, Coach.com.
The ticket button is it's a green button right at the top of my site.
Of course it is.
It's green.
Of course it's green.
Colored. It's spinach colored, so you'll see it right away.
Laura Meeks, Coach.
Everything you need to know is there.
And we'll talk about it again.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was tomorrow.
Yeah, no, it's coming.
Good.
So we got plenty of time,
Okay.
and it'll be a chance for everybody to get ready for the fall. Set your dreams, set your goals, get ready for Christmas.
We did it.
Coming.